Hello everybody, Marlene, aka SnowGardener307. I am so excited to finally share a pantry tour update with you. We're also going to check out the freezers. I've redone the freezers, and I'm actually going to show you, I cleaned out the freezer, and I'll show you what kind of mess we had. On this channel, I am here to keep it real with you, just like on my other channel, SnowGardener307 Budgets. It's all real, you guys. We're not faking anything. So some of the stuff you're going to see today is still a work in progress, but it is so much better than it used to be. So let's go on in and start the tour. So we're here in my kitchen. It's not clean. I have some dishes. I just pulled a big bag of chicken out of the freezer. I am going to be pressure canning that tomorrow, so I wanted it to thaw. I wanted to pull it out of the freezer. It's a 10-pound bag of chicken breast from Sam's Club, and I'm not impressed. Like, it is already freezer burnt and everything. How do you guys that buy the big bags of chicken from Sam's Club do it? Let me know down below. So let's start in the kitchen, because this is where food is. So I'm going to show you guys my kitchen and show you what everything is. Like I said, stuff's not clean. I didn't clean out the fridge. This is real life as it's happening right now. So I've got my stove, and I do have some pantry items up here. So this is spices and baking. So I do have this Lazy Susan here on the bottom that has a lot of the seasonings that we use in our everyday cooking, and also have some smaller bottles there. This right here is kind of a mess. I used to only have a few packets, so it fit good in this tea holder. Yeah, now your girl's got too many packets, so it doesn't work great. We've got salt, we've got cocoa powder, we've got kosher salt back there as well. And then we've got some baking stuff up here. We also have medications, and on the very top, we also have baking. And in that container up there, that is full of cupcake liners. So that is what this cupboard right here looks like. It's not Pinterest worthy, but it's what I've got right now. I am continually working on the organization. And then above my stove, here is more spices and baking stuff. So up there you can see pancake mix, brown sugar, oat milk, cornstarch, breadcrumbs. We've got regular chocolate chips, sugar-free chocolate chips, all of that type of stuff. Here, obviously, these are the spices that we use a lot in our house. We've got seasoned salt, we've got ranch dressing, we've got garlic salt, we've got Montreal steak, things like that. We also have a bunch of seasonings here that we use. And then right here, we've got oils, vinegars, sauces. We've got sesame seed oil, soy sauce, all kinds of stuff back in there. So that is that cupboard right there. Then these cupboards over here, these are all full of dishes, so no food there. Right now, I've got some tomatoes and some fruit in this right here. You can see I've just done these dishes. I got myself a Dash egg cooker at a yard sale for just a few bucks, so I'm super excited. And this is the chicken that I just pulled out to go ahead and can. I just got this wine rack from the thrift store, so this wasn't here before. I just got this, but I need to clean it up as I knock that over. I need to clean it up, so that's why it's here. And these two pans were from dinner last night. So, you know, that's just how it goes. And then over here, I've got potatoes and onions, and I've got some sprouted sweet potatoes that I need to take care of up there. This right here is a drink cupboard. So up there at the top, we've got coffee, and I believe that one is caffeine free. All of my teas and more teas and drink mixes and more teas and coffee filters. So that's all that is. And then this right here is just kind of a hodgepodge of stuff that we use. So we've got our vitamins and our syrups and our honey and peanut butter powder, peanut butter, chia seeds, all of our syrups. We've got the cereals that can be eaten, and we've got some back stock up there. We've also got more syrup up there and some protein powder for my son. And then we have got this cupboard right here This cupboard right here is stock that we're using right now. So you can see we've just got some soup, some quick, easy lunches or meals. We've got crackers. And then this shelf right here, this is my use first shelf. This is my almost expired or already expired. And we've got some ramen noodles up there. And then on top of the fridge, we've got bread and buns. And that's just kind of where we keep it for now. It's not my favorite spot, but that's where it's at. Right here, we have got coffee, sugar, and flour, my husband's thermos. Also, I've got a cake mix there that I need to make up. And then let's check out the fridge, shall we? And it's kind of a mess. I mean, this is keeping it real. I mean, this fridge is definitely not Pinterest worthy. This is a working fridge with leftovers and food in it that we're eating. So up here on the top shelf, obviously we have our milks and our juices and stuff. And I tell you guys all the time about overnight oats. These two right here are my son's overnight oats. And then these three right here are my husband's. I've got some chicken broth right here. I'm probably going to freeze that, put that into cubes. And then this shelf is normally my shelf where I have my fruit and different things, but it's just kind of a hodgepodge. We have gotten some fried chicken, and this is our cheese drawer. We've got all kinds of cheese and tortillas and lunch meat. So it's just packed full of cheese and lunch meat and tortillas. That's where you find that. Then we've got some eggs, and last night we did a frozen lasagna, and that was some of the bread. We've got some open olives. And then down here, this is his chicken that I'm going to be grilling up tonight. And that is the pulled pork. And you can see back in here, we've got jellies and we've got cheese and we've got all kinds of good stuff. We have got all kinds of produce and vegetables to eat up. And of course, here we love our condiments, you know, using up what we've got in our pantry. So all the way down there. And the freezer here, let's go ahead and take a look in here. Need to clean a couple things out of here, but nothing too bad. I think these must have fallen over because somebody put them into the breakfast bin. Those are ice cream sandwiches. Top, we've got some frozen berries. These are the chicken broth cubes. We've got some tortillas, some bread. This right here is puppy ice cream that a local place sent with us for the puppies. And we've got, this mainly is our breakfast shelf right here. Like I said, we do have some ice cream in here, but I've got some breakfast burritos still made up. We've got some frozen bananas back there, things like that. Then we have got meal things here. These are meals that I need to use up first. And so I put them here in the fridge. So I've got some taco meat, taco soup, some other cooked meats here that need to be used up. Then down here on the bottom, we have got our vegetables. So this is all of our vegetables. This is zucchini that I froze. And then of course we've got all of our bagged vegetables there. And in the door, we don't store too much in the door. It's kind of a wasted space. We've got some cold packs. I love this chopped basil and chopped cilantro to add to stuff. Looks like we've got some brats there. We've got some adult beverages and some cold packs. And of course, we've got this guacamole. You'll see that price right there. I've been looking for some more on sale because I'm almost out of that, but I haven't seen any. So now let's go into the pantry. And my pantry is also my laundry room. And we're going to start with this freezer and fridge. But let me back up. This freezer and fridge has been moved over. This is new. If you're brand new to my channel, this is new. My husband just pulled out a cupboard. You can see this corner here that is yellow and gross and disgusting. That needs to be cleaned, and it needs to be painted and sanded and all of that kind of stuff. And we have this tiny bit of room right here. So right now I'm just using it for a step stool, broom, and Swiffer. So this is what we call our pantry fridge. And so this is a working fridge as well. I have tried my best to try to keep this minimized to make our lives easier. So up here on top, we have just got burger patties. And so I believe we have 9 packs of these. I buy these when they're on sale. All of our cold packs, I've got some tilapia in here. We've got some brand new ice cream in here, 2 of those. And one of these, I have 1 Cool Whip back there. And then I just got this yeast from Sam's Club, so I threw it in there really quick. It will probably go to the outside freezer. This is the flour that I purchased for my last Walmart trip. And so I put it in here so that, you know, the bugs won't be there. And then we've just got a few things. We've got some frozen waffles, toaster strudels. This is a little bit of frozen rhubarb. We have got some ground chicken that I bought to get some lettuce wraps. And this is the pork sausage that my husband made, and it's a maple sausage, and so he had cooked that up. And then here on the side here, we've got the jellies that we're using. I am going to be posting a video for the raspberry jelly, so it should be there. We've got strawberry and raspberry. And let me turn the light on for you guys. There we go. Whew, much better. Sorry guys. So there you go. Now you can see that the lighting in here is bad. And just a little bit. Oh, these are some bones that I want to make some stock out of, and my homemade cream of mushroom soup that I freeze. So that's not too full, which is kind of nice. And this fridge is an old fridge that we got given to us, so it's not the best, but it works as a secondary fridge. So up here on top, you can see we've got a couple drinks. Here are my oats right here. We've also got some extra ham, and we've got pickle juice back here. Pickle juice can be used to cook with. It can be used to make drinks out of. So we keep all of our pickle juice. And this is my cheese drawer. I know you guys are like, more cheese. We have got the cheese blocks, and we've got sliced cheese in here, and of course more lunch meat. And there's that frozen lasagna that we made last night. We have got some soda and some juices, and if you look here, you can see there's water. It's because this fridge leaks. Like I said, it's free. And so we've got some milk back there. We've got our almond milk in here. We have got adult beverages, and then we do have bottled water. We don't drink it a lot, but we have that. And then over here, we've got our open pack of butter, and man, we fly through butter sometimes. I need to grab another one out of the freezer. I've got my Laughing Cows. My son likes the banana snack packs. We've got our stockpile of cream cheese. We have got some Philadelphia singles and some more drinks down here, and some more water and some almond milk down here. And then here is just kind of a hodgepodge. I just bought the sugar-free whipped cream, and I need to clean this fridge out. Sugar-free whipped cream is in here. We've got a bottle of champagne, and we have got some pizza crust. And these are not supposed to be down here. They must have fallen. This is where I keep my seeds for now, is just in there. All right, so there's that. Now, let's take a look at the pantry. I just put that butter box there, so don't mind that. And this right here, disaster. Kitty litter box needs to find a place to go. So let's take a look at the whole pantry. When I moved into this house with my husband, there was one big shelf going across and a big deep shelf that went back because the washer and dryer didn't stack. And so my husband has done a couple things for me. First of all, he just put this shelf in for me, so I need to paint it white. It is nothing fancy. It is wood. It is material that we already had, and he wanted to make sure that it could hold some weight. So if I changed my mind and I wanted to put canned goods or something up here, I could. So we have got oatmeal up here, and then we have got my husband's coffee up here as well. We only need one more coffee, and he will be good to have 6 months worth of coffee. So I'm excited about that because that was one of my goals. And so that's one of the changes. And what a great way to use some space that was already there. I probably will have him maybe do some shelves right through here. Right now we put the kitty food right down there. I used to keep my soda and stuff right there, but since we moved the fridge, we needed somewhere to keep that. And then let's get into the pantry itself. So if you watch my food hauls, you know I buy cereal when it goes on sale. You saw in the kitchen that there are probably 6 boxes in there. So this is all back stock on cereal, and the dates here are November of this year or later. We've also got some oatmeal there. That top box is getting ready to expire, but don't worry, my son will eat it. And then we've got some non-fat dried milk. We've got a couple bags of flour there. Need something, kid? Yeah. Okay.
I was like, I'll eat what?
The oatmeal. That fruit and cream oatmeal's getting ready to.
Yeah, I'll eat that.
Yeah, I know that's one of your favorites. And then I just found these stacking baskets today at the thrift store. So I used to have all of the stuff in this basket, which was a pain in the butt because you couldn't see what was in there. And so I just redid these. And so this is all of our paper goods, all of our napkins, forks, plates, stuff like that. Actually, our plates are right there. And then I decided to use this basket right here for chips. So that's full of chips. And since we're going across, we'll just keep going. So we've got all of our paper goods, like I said. This right here is all light bulbs. And then on top of the dryer, we have got paper towels and toilet paper. And just so you guys know, we also have more back stock of this in our crawl space. And I might put a picture in here if I think of it. And then we have got the laundry area. And so these right here, this is working laundry right here. This is the stuff we use. And so you'll see we've got the Downy scent beads, which I love. I've got some more OxiClean that wouldn't fit in this jar right here. And then we've got tools in a mess, and we've got Scentsy stuff right there. We have got extra sponges right here. And then we have got extra pain, extra ibuprofen there. I just decided to put that there instead of with the bathroom stuff. I don't know why. And then we've got extra, you know, aluminum foil, Ziplocs, parchment paper, all of that kind of stuff. We've got some extra seasonings here. And I was just looking in there. Oh, good. We do have a garlic salt because our garlic salt was almost done. And we have got salt in here and black pepper, taco seasoning, you know, and some of these are just bigger containers that won't fit. And so I refill out of these containers, just so you guys know. This right here is extra syrups and baking elements, as well as hot chocolate. So we've got sugar-free syrup, we've got Karo syrup back there, oil, evaporated milk, and then this is kind of a baking section as well. You'll notice I've got a marker in here. That stays in here because if you look, everything gets dated. And so marshmallows, because it's summer and I always have marshmallows for summer. So we've got a big box of pancake mix, we've got Bisquick, we've got some Kodiak cakes, and then I've got brownies and cake mixes in here. And so a lot of these are dated for December. I plan on doing a Christmas baking recipe with all these yellow cake mixes. And then of course brownies. Why wouldn't you want to have brownies? And then this right here, I didn't date. I forgot to. That was one of the Ibotta freebies that I got before, but it's good till October. And then we've got our baking basket right here. Our baking basket is full of so much stuff. We've got brown sugar. We've got powdered sugar. We have got candy bars for s'mores and baking. We have got nuts. We have got raisins. We have got all kinds of stuff into this basket. These baskets were with a piece of furniture that I no longer use, so I spray painted them white and used them. And then we get to our pasta, and this isn't all of our pasta. I actually moved some of our pasta down a little bit further so it wasn't so full. And I want to get more stocked in pasta, but Walmart and my store hasn't had anything on sale, and Walmart every time I go doesn't have a ton. So I've just got a couple bags of rigatoni, a couple bags of the shells, spaghetti, and then we love our egg noodles as well. And then down here, this is the snack shelf. And so crackers, the open boxes of crackers, I showed you where those go, but the open bags of chips and everything that everybody is eating goes right here. Before I cleared this out right here, this basket, or all of these chips that are in this basket, were down here, so it was jam-packed. So I'm super happy to get that cleared out. We've got fruit cups, we've got popcorn, we've got granola bars, we've got crackers, cookies, Jell-O. And then down here we have got our instant type pastas, and boy are we stocked up on those. They had Suddenly Salads on sale again for 99 cents, so we stocked up on those. We've got some instant potatoes, we have got some mac and cheese, and yes, I see that this Kraft mac and cheese expires this month. I am not worried about that. These Velveeta shells and cheese expire next month. They will be just fine. And then over here in this, we've got some potatoes and some stuffing mix. And of course, you'll notice that most of these are expired or close to it. We will eat it. As I always say on my channel, you do your family and worry about what you want to eat. We'll do ours. An extra Parmesan cheese, some more pasta. Down here, we've got some ziti, some bow tie, and some lasagna back there. And then we have got just kind of a hodgepodge. These are kind of snacky things that aren't opened, along with some tortilla strips and croutons, some soup mix, things like that. Down here on the bottom, we've got some extra bottled water, some more juice, and some sodas. And then we also have the cat food and the dog food. And so here we are on the new shelving unit. We picked this up at Home Depot, and we did this because my husband is super busy with construction jobs right now, and the last thing he wants to do is build in my shelves during the summer on his time off. So we went ahead and got this for a temporary solution. So up here I have got my canning stuff, and so you guys are going to look at that and you're going to go, holy canning and pickling salt. I found this for an amazing deal on Amazon, so I grabbed it. I've also got my vinegars, and then I've got lemon juice, and I have some of my lids here. This is probably going to get redone. It was just what I was using before. Those Christmas mugs, those are mine, but my daughter had them at her house or at her dorm, and so she gave them back to me, so those normally won't be there. These are the shelf-stable eggs that I did a couple weeks ago, or maybe about a month ago, and they're really good. And then right here we have all of my lids and more rings. And so this is going to get reorganized. That's just what I had for right now. Then let's go ahead and jump into our pantry shelves. Now, some of these shelves are fronted like you would see at the store, but some of them are not. So my pasta sauces, these are full all the way to the back. I don't care what brand of pasta sauce we get because I can make it delicious. And we eat pasta sauce all of the time. So let's see, how many jars of this are there? There are 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So I've got 15 jars of pasta sauce. And the tomatoes, the diced tomatoes, go all the way to the back as well. Then we've got the diced tomatoes with green chilies, and these are fronted. And then we've got some tomato paste, tomato sauce, stewed tomatoes, and some Italian-style tomatoes. And then we've got some home canned food. And so these are my canned meats for right now. You guys know I just told you I'm getting ready to do some more chicken. So I've got beef, I've got chicken, and I've got ground beef. And we have tried all of these, and they're yummy. So let me show you guys. So you can see some of these go to the back, some of them do not. And then down here on this shelf, we have got our rhubarb. This is the stewed rhubarb that I did this year, and there's a video on my channel for that, along with the rhubarb barbecue sauce. You guys, we have already went through all of the little jars of this. I think we've went through 4 little jars. Absolutely amazing. And then I've got my cranberry relish that I learned about from Leanne over at Mennonite Farmhouse. I've got 3 bottles of that. I will be canning that again this holiday season. We have got a few pickled asparagus left. We are almost out, so that's going to be on the list as well. And then I've got some ragu sauce that I like to keep in the pantry. And then we've got some beans. And so we've got some baked beans, we've got some chili, we've got some refried beans, and then we've got some different types of beans here. And so these are mostly fronted, just so you guys know. These are not full all the way back. So you can see that right there. That's not all the way full. So this is one thing that I'm going to start getting a little bit more of, but I really want to do my own canned beans. So that's why I haven't done those more. Then we've got pickles and olives and relishes and things like that. And so the olives, you can see, go all the way back, but the pickles right now, I will eventually probably stack them, but I have room. But I've got sweet pickles, I've got kosher pickles, I've got, you know, all kinds of different things in there. We've got green chilies. Then back towards the backs, we've got some coconut cream and milk. And then we've got the soup that I've got right here. So we don't eat a lot of canned soup, but I do like keeping a little bit in stock. The one soup we do eat is tomato, and then I use cream of mushroom and cream of chicken to cook with. And then back here, I just picked up some of these 15 bean soup. So I've got 2 Cajun and 1 regular. So I just kind of put those back there on the back. And then we've got some more canned meat. My husband and I are going to try this luncheon meat. I've been watching everybody, and everybody's been telling me that the luncheon meat tastes better than the Spam, and it's way cheaper. Also, look at that date on that one, 4 of 2027, whereas the Spam that I got was 1 of 25. And so we've got Spam, and again, these are fronted. We're working, you know, we've still got space to go. And so we've got tuna, we've got canned chicken, I've got a little bit of bouillon cubes here, and I'll actually open these bouillon cubes for my chicken today. We've got chicken and beef broth, then we've got a little bit of fruit, but not much. We've got some pumpkin, some cherry pie filling, and some cranberry sauce. I would like to get some more fruit on the shelves here. We've got some sliced mushrooms, some green beans, and some corn. I need to add a couple other kinds of veggies onto my shelf, but those are the ones that we normally eat. This little cart right here, you guys, I don't know what I'm doing with it, but it's staying right here for now. It matches the shelf, and I got it at the thrift store for $5. I can tell you what I've been doing with it now. When I come home and do my groceries and they need to come to the pantry, I've been using it for that. And then we've got all kinds of condiments. So this bottom shelf is going to be the store-bought condiments, because they are a little bit taller, so it's a little bit taller. So we've got Miracle Whip, we've got mayonnaise, we've got light mayonnaise, we've got ketchup, we have got mustard. Back in the back there, we've got vinegars, we've got ranch, we've got Italian, we have got soy sauce back there, cocktail sauce, salsas, street taco sauce, barbecue sauce, honey, chocolate syrup, jelly, and peanut butter. And our peanut butter, that's a pretty low stock for us, so I'm going to try to get some more of that in there as well. And then down here, I have got rice and sugar, and this is all of the storage that I have this way so far. And then I've got my All-American canner and some canning supplies, and this is the fertilizer that I'm using on my garden. So next, we're going to go out into the garage. The garage is a disaster. We have a one-car garage. My husband is working on organizing it now. He's got some shelves that he needs to put up. So I'm just going to show you. We have 2 freezers now. We only had one before. My in-laws moved to a stand-up freezer, so they gave us a chest freezer. We are anticipating having a lot of wild game this fall, because my husband did draw a moose tag. So let's go to the garage. And I'm not going to show it to you. So here are our freezers, and this is the freezer that got given to us by my in-laws. And so it is an older freezer, and there's not a lot in there. And I'm doing that on purpose, just so you guys know, because this is where the wild game is going, and that's what we're using it for right now. So over here, this is the wild boar that my husband got this last year, and he processed it into sausage and back straps. And then we've got some bison, I believe, that was gifted to us, some bison steaks. We've got a turkey there. We're going to save that for Thanksgiving time, just because I don't know what the world's going to be like, and I'd be really sad if I didn't have turkey. And then we have got a big pack of pepperoni down there, and we've got deer, and this was my son's deer from last year, and he called him Steve. So all the meat has Steve on there. I threw the pizzas in here because it was easy. And then we've got some older deer meat here. This deer meat, when I get a chance, this is going to be processed. So I'm going to go ahead and, this is going to be canned. So I'm going to can that up. We have got 1 ham left from the pig that we bought, and we've got a couple roasts in here. And so that is pretty empty. And we've got our big tall freezer here. But let me go ahead and insert the before video of this freezer. Now, we had a problem because it had gotten so frosty that it popped itself open. It's never had a great seal since we bought it. So I went ahead and duct taped it shut so that we could make sure it would stay shut. So let me show you the mess that I have in here. So look at this mess. You can see that it had popped itself open, so you see the frost all the way down, but it is working. Everything in here is frozen, and luckily I only didn't get, the only things that thawed were a few of these, and then I had a little bit of meat right here and right here that thawed, and this did not thaw. But I'm going to take all of this out, pull this out of the garage. I'm going to put all of this in that other deep freeze. And the good thing is I need to organize anyway, so no better time than now. I got everything moved into this freezer. It is not organized because it's not staying in this freezer. And so you can see it's pretty packed full, this freezer too. And then I pushed this out here, and don't mind the mess in the garage. That is what we're working on right now. And so it is out in the sun, getting ready to thaw out really good. I will wipe it down, I will clean it, and then I will plug it back in. All right, so now you guys have seen it before. Now let me show you guys what it looks like now. I'm super excited about how organized this is and what I've been able to do with it. So on the top shelf, this is our cheese. I buy cheese when it's on sale. That's how I work. Butter. This is our butter. I buy butter when it's on sale. I do not take everything off of the shelf. So we have got, let's see, 10, 11, 12, 13 things of salted butter, 1 thing of unsalted. We've got some blue cheese. Most of the cheese that we have is the cheddar, but we've got some mozzarella, and I believe that's pizza or taco cheese. And then we come down here and we've got tortillas. And boy, do we have a lot of tortillas. Normally, I don't have as many Olay tortillas, but they were on a great sale. Then we've got some frozen potatoes here. And we have got our jellies. This is the jellies that I made. This is the raspberry and the strawberry. We've got our Cool Whip here. I've got Cool Whip and Cool Whip Light. And then back in here, we just have a couple easy things. Some breaded crunchy fish fillets and some onion ringers. And so that is what's on those shelves. And then these shelves down here. This purple bin right here, and this is the beef. And so beef, so you're going to see hamburger here, steaks, things like that. And then our pork is full. And so I had just bought these ribs for my husband to roast up. Got those on sale. I also got some of the country style pork chops on sale. And like I said, our pork is full on the next shelf. So I went ahead and put it right here right now. I know they're here now. I'm trying to keep my organization the way it's supposed to be. And then we have got freezer meals that are already done or leftovers. We've got chicken and dumplings, red beans and rice. We've got taco meat. We've got ham and beans. We've got chili. We've got spaghetti sauce. So we're going to start going through these because if you look, this is from 1/7 of 21. So now that my freezer is organized, I'm going to start going through those. And then down here, this is our pork. This is why I don't have room for the pork. So we've got bacon, we've got sausage, we've got pork chops. We bought a half of a pig, and so that's what this is from. Then our chicken, we don't have as much chicken as I would like to have, and the reason why is because that big bag that I just took out with the way that it's freezer burning, I'm not happy. You can see that I bought these chicken breasts in October of 21, and they are still absolutely fine. And that Walmart chicken or that Sam's Club chicken looks like crap. And then we have got the door. And so this is all of our sausages, our hot dogs, our chorizo, things like that, and also our bread products. So we have got some of these everything English muffins, and those are delicious, you guys. Some breads. And then down here, I do have a big bag of frozen vegetables that wouldn't fit anywhere else, so I put it there. And my son doesn't know how to pull out bread because he pulled a bread from there instead of a bread from here. All right, so that is the freezers. Now, if you've watched my pantry tours before, you may be asking, Marlene, there used to be a shelving unit here with cleaning supplies and stuff. So let me show you where that moved to. We are going to my office. And this used to be my daughter's room. She's 19. She doesn't live here anymore. So we are utilizing the space in other ways. So let me show you. At the top of the closet for right now, this is where the paint went. This is what used to be in the pantry, and that cupboard my husband took down. So we moved it up here. And then I've got to be careful because my work uniforms are hanging, and I don't want you guys to see what agency I work for. So on the top, we have got the small boxes of Kleenexes, and we have got cat food and treats and dog food. And then here, this is the same cupboard. I just moved it in here. And so you can see this is where I keep my soap, all of my cleaning towels, stuff like that, my Pine Sol, my Lysol, my Clorox wipes, also garbage bags, and also where I keep my extra laundry soap and dishwashing soap and all of that good stuff there. So this has been a great solution for storage. And then I just got another big box of Kleenexes, so I just set it right there, right next to it. And we also don't have anywhere to put our vacuum, so our vacuum's right there. There's still a little bit of my daughter's stuff in this closet for right now. And last but not least, let me show you guys my linen closet. And this is where I keep my extra toothpaste, that type of stuff. Look at my dirty desk over there, don't mind that. And so I just keep this stuff here because this is how it works. Now, let me tell you guys, when I moved into this house with my husband, this closet was a coat closet, and that's the only closet we had. So let's show you what we did. So several years ago, the only shelf that was here was this top shelf. My husband put in these shelves and designed this down here. Still not the best, but much better than what we had. I'm not going to go through a lot here. I'm just going to show you guys. This is where the bathroom backstock is. So we have got soap, we've got body washes, shampoos, toothpaste, you know, body wash. I wish I would have bought more of this when I found it at Walmart for $1.22. I absolutely love it. And, you know, pedicure stuff, all of that type of stuff. And then we've got a bunch of towels, and we've got deodorants down here, shaving creams, toothpaste, contact solution, sunscreen, bug spray, you know, anything that we might need. And down here is kind of a mess, but this is where the suitcases are and where everything goes in here, and air mattress, things like that. All right, everybody, that's everything. I've shown you guys all, keeping it real. That's my pantry, that's my freezers. And let me know, what do you guys do for food storage in your house? Thanks, you guys, for joining me. And remember, until I see you guys next time, keep on smiling. Bye, everybody.